What's going on, shady people? Shady Penguinn here, welcoming you to an update video. Now, if you guys want to tab out and not stare at my face and these walls the entire time, I totally don't mind that at all. Maybe play some Hearthstone, Overwatch, I don't know, whatever you're playing. Play some Pokemon Showdown, I don't know. But I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about, although normally when I do these videos, I have a bullet list of things that I want to talk about, and I don't have that today. I kind of just wanted to update you guys on my life. So this might feel a little bit more vlog-ish, even though I'm sitting down, not walking around holding a camera. It's a little bit more vlog-ish, but there is a lot of stuff going on that I want to talk to you guys about. So some of you don't know, yesterday was my 25th birthday and I turned 25. That's what it means when you have a 25th birthday. And it got me thinking about a lot of stuff. I didn't talk about this much on the channel, and I don't intend to talk about it long here. But there was a couple of tragic events that happened a couple weeks back, and they've stuck with me. And as I know, they've stuck with thousands of people, especially the people that were immediately close to the families of anyone that lost. But the way those events started out was the shooting of a singer, Christina Grimmie, and she was actually the first music YouTuber I ever watched, like five or 6 years ago. I'm not sure exactly how long ago, but I was obsessed with her. She's super cool, talented beyond words, but beyond description. And yesterday, after I got home, like at midnight, so on the 25th, I came home, and then bam, midnight 26th, I was at Applebee's with the Shady Lady. I came home, and I was just watching some videos, and I had to edit the theta that went up yesterday, and I ended up just like, she was all over my YouTube basically, and a couple of tribute songs to her, and it just got me thinking that I have had my priorities pretty out of whack. My priorities have been pretty messed up in my mind, at least right now. Maybe they are, maybe they haven't, but to me they have been. So I kind of just wanted to sit down, talk to you guys, and kind of get some things off my chest. Kind of, I wouldn't call this a stripped down video, but it's honestly similar to that, because this isn't, there's no script, there's no anything. Speaking of scripts, something I wanted to talk about is when you have a favorite TV show or a favorite movie series or a favorite book or a favorite book series like the Harry Potter series or something to that effect, Chronicles of Narnia, those things are all scripted. They are carefully written and designed to entice and entertain you. That's what those forms of entertainment, they are scripted. YouTube, I shouldn't say YouTube. My YouTube channel is not like that. I am my own person. I am an individual, and I cannot script what I am. It just can't. It would be terrible for me. Maybe there are some people that can script, and I'm not talking about like when you write a script for a top 10 or something. I'm talking about where you are an actor and you are portraying an act, or you're portraying a personality. That's something that I think is really cool. And there are a couple people that I watch that I really love, like what's his name? Oh my gosh, Dr. Disrespect on Twitch. Super. I mean, Nip showed me him months back. So funny, so awesome. But it's all personality, and it works, and he loves it, and he enjoys it. It's just not what I intended for this channel, and it's never been. But to that effect, when my life goes through changes, the channel will also go through changes. And I know that means that content, whether it be frequency, whether it be something else, whether it be the type of content, will change, because this is not something that I've scripted. Like my love for Pokemon is not scripted, and my love for Pokemon can waver, or the time that I put into videos can change in seasons. Now, to be fair, this is my job, and I do take it very seriously. However, as you guys know, I've also started a new job recently. I opened up a video game tournament venue, Aeon Gaming, and I've been busting my butt making sure everything on that front goes. And there's just so much that goes to owning a business that you guys don't need to know the back end of it, but just understand that it's a lot of work. And it's a lot of work that I'm excited about. I'm very passionate about Aeon. I have no words to describe how passionate I am about this business. With that, I know that content on the channel has been little wavy. Like I've been able to keep theta consistent, but I know that we haven't had much in between that. We had started Trash or Cash, which I do intend to bring back. That's the whole point of this video, to let you guys know that just because things change for a season doesn't mean it's permanent. So with Aeon, I don't plan to have to be there every day the way that I've been this past week and probably this upcoming week. I don't plan. I won't have to be there every day. Once you start the machine, it'll start working on its own. And my partner is the one who's going to be running the store and running the actual physical business. I am going to be the one who. He's going to be running all the back end stuff, all the paperwork, all the bookkeeping, all the taxes, all that nonsense that is literal nonsense. I'm going to be taking care of that. And that's still a lot of work, but it's the kind of work that I can do in this office right here. Like I can record a video, hit render, and then start bookkeeping for Aeon. And I know that I can do that, which is fine. I can also go to the shop and do it. It doesn't matter. There's going to be a couple nights where I do have to be at the shop, but it's not going to be the way it is right now where I had to be there 5 days this week. Or not even had to. Wanted to be there 5 days this week. Like I said, I'm so passionate about Aeon. And I'm so grateful because you guys are the only reason why it happened. And that's why it hurts me that, yes, Aeon is affecting the content right now, but it's not permanent. And I know that it's so hard to believe that. I get that. You'll believe it when you see it, when the content comes back in full force, what have you. But something to understand, like I said before, this goes back to the fact that this is not a script. As much as I want to keep a schedule, as much as I want to do everything, I can't do everything. And I know a lot of you guys understand that. I know a lot of you guys have given me nothing but love and support on Twitter, on the comment section, everything. And I can't express how grateful I am. And I would never fault someone who said, or you didn't even say it. They just unsubscribed because the content started slacking. I would never fault you. I would thank you for the time you spent on the channel. It literally changed my life, but I would never say, oh man, get back here. Like the same way that I don't think viewers should be self-entitled, I don't think that content creators should be self-entitled to viewership. There's somewhat of a double standard in this medium where content creators want to hate on viewers who are self-entitled, which I think that being self-entitled as a viewer is wrong. And then there's viewers who want to hate on content creators for being self-entitled, saying like, well, people should be watching my videos. They should be watching. And the viewers are like, why do you feel that way? Like no one should be watching anything. And I agree with the viewers on that front. But I also agree on the content creators when they say that viewers shouldn't be self-entitlement. Self-entitlement in general is a very, very dangerous thing because the second you think you deserve something, you will get extremely bitter when you don't get it. And something to learn as early as you can is we don't deserve much. In my opinion, I don't think humans deserve much. We are lucky enough that if you're watching this video, you are clearly able to see, and that alone is huge. If you're listening to this video, you can clearly hear. That is huge. You're alive if you're watching this video. That is huge. And that's kind of where the whole tragedy that happened, it's kind of just shifted my perspective on things a lot, where I don't think that some of my priorities should be as high as they were. I'm getting married in less than 3 months, and with each passing day, I'm falling more and more in love with my fiance. I really am. And I didn't think that was possible, but I am. And she's just climbing this ladder. She's always been number one, but now like, it's just so hard to explain. It's so hard to explain. We are doing this premarital counseling. So it's like marriage counseling, but before you get married to prepare you for when you guys are going to fight, essentially. Because two people coming together, they're going to fight. I'm sure all of you guys know that if you have parents. But something that our counselor had said to us was that if I ever stop fighting for Sarah's happiness and she's all alone, then no one's fighting for her happiness anymore. Once I choose to marry her and we become one and I stop fighting for her happiness, no one's fighting for her. She's all alone. And that, like, since that, I've just been, I can't explain it. I need to make sure that I'm doing right by her because I'm taking up this responsibility when I proposed to her. That was my choice to do that, to take her from her parents. So that's a little side note, just kind of like a little injection to where my thoughts have been, why my priorities are changing. And now you guys are very high on my priority list. I can't. So for me, creating videos isn't my way of saying thank you to you guys. It's not. Like, my way of saying thank you to you guys is saying thank you to you guys. Because that's all I really can do. Like, if anything besides passion drives a content creator, the content will suffer. And I'm sorry, but I truly believe that. Like, yes, your guys' response and your guys' support, it does drive me, but it's not the top factor. If the top factor becomes anything else other than I'm enjoying this and I'm passionate about it, the content's gonna suck. Like, just straight up, it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be forced. It's gonna be, okay. If I was the person to do that, I know that I can't go off of anything other than passion because I can't like I was saying before, I'm not the person that can put on a front, that put on a personality. Like, it was so cool. I had met someone at Aeon, a shady person, and he had said, he was like, it's really refreshing to see that you are the same when we're just hanging around in Aeon playing Pokemon. And that really touched my heart, man. Jacob, thank you so much. And it's true. And it's still hard to believe. I get that. But I'm just being transparent with you guys. I can't force it. So if there are days where I miss videos because of whatever, because I'm getting married, because I'm going on honeymoon. Next week, I'm going upstate with Sarah's family. We go every summer. And I'm going to try really, really hard to bulk record this week, but I still have to be at Ann at least 4 times this week. I have to be there. So I can do my best. I can do my best to try to pump out enough content to keep you guys satisfied. But at the same time, if that's my goal and not the passion behind it, then the content is going to be bad content for you guys to watch anyway. So for example, Theta has been the best LP that I've ever done, at least from my perspective. I've enjoyed it the most because there's just been so much craziness and so much hecticness that recording that has never felt, I get excited. I seriously get pumped. Nips can attest to this. I've told him before, I'm so pumped to record Theta. I am so excited to record Theta because it's just so much fun. And I'm not going to say that I have to be that excited about every single video I'm going to do, but it has to be I have to be wanting to do it because otherwise the content's going to be bad. It's not because well, Shady, this is your job and you don't have to want to do your job. Some people hate their jobs and they still go to their jobs and because they have to do it. That's true in a job where you're not entertaining or in the job where I can't act. No acting. I can't act. So it's not the same. It just isn't the same because when you hate your job, when I worked at a supermarket and I didn't like my job and I went there, I got paid hourly. I got paid because I was showing up and I was doing my physical work. That's great. But when it comes to YouTube, if you don't enjoy what you're doing and you force it, it'll negatively impact your channel. It'll negatively impact you, and it'll negatively impact your subscribers. It's all these things that will come together in a terrible ball of mess. And your guys' support is something that pushes me up and raises my passion. It's weird. So passion is here, the support is here, and the more support, the more your passion goes up. But that's not the only thing driving my passion. Something else driving my passion that's mixed in this little block. If this is passion, my love for the game that I'm playing, my love for entertaining, my love for talking to myself in my house. I don't know, man. I remember I was talking to Brett when I was in California, and I was like, or was it Brett? I don't know who it was. I think it was Brett. And I was like, I love recording by myself. I really do. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love co-op stuff. I think it's amazing. It's so much fun. But recording by myself is just something special. It's something special. I don't know why. I guess because I just have free reign to be exactly what I want to be. Really, really cool. But that's kind of where my headspace has been at. That's where life has been at. Like I said, I'm going away next week. I'm really going to try hard to have content for you guys. I know that I'll have Theta because I'm so pumped. I'm probably going to record 4 episodes of Theta today because I'm so excited because we have 4 gym badges right now, and it's such a tough game. It's such a tough lock, and I'm really enjoying it. So thank you guys so much if you guys have been watching that. A lot of you guys have been, and it's awesome. But with all of that said, I don't want you to think that Trash or Cash is going anywhere. I have intent. Sun and Moon is so close. Now I'm thinking about it. Sun and Moon is 5 months away? Almost 4 months away. More closer to 5, I think about it. But Sun and Moon is going to be the rebirth of Wi-Fi. And a lot of you guys have been asking, well, are you going to start Wi-Fi before then? I will do Wi-Fi before Sun and Moon comes out. I will bring Wi-Fi back to the channel. I have the Aeon battles that I have to do. Just right now, life is crazy. This Friday, I have a rehearsal dinner, and then Saturday, I have the wedding of my future sister-in-law and brother-in-law. So these next 2 weeks and opening Aeon this past week and these past months have just been ugh. But after I get back from upstate, so that would be, let me pull up a calendar. July 10th. Once July 10th hits, this becomes this, and it's just going to be so good. It's going to be so good, and I promise you guys, you will see the fact that content will start flowing again because this is just a little bit of a busy season. It happens. It happens in life. Busy seasons happen. But it will totally ease out, and we'll be able to bring regular content. And my goal still is to have a minimum twice a week stream schedule on Twitch. I want you guys to know that that is actually a thing that I want to do, and that can most likely start that week. I'm going to say that it can most likely start. I haven't picked the days yet. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see what the days are going to be. But twice a week can definitely start the week of the 10th in July. 100%. I still have other games that I really want to play. I got this right here that I really want to play. And it's just been sitting here. And I've been But I'll have the time after. I'm telling you, once the 10th, my wedding's not until September, so I have 2 solid months of just like, focus on everything, being able to balance between family, love, relationships, content, streaming, Aeon, all this stuff. And I only keep going because, like I said, I'm passionate about this stuff, and you guys help drive that passion. So thank you so much for all your support and for being here. Like, these past 3 years have been crazy, but something, please just try to remember when you watch any content creator, or I shouldn't say any, when you watch a content creator such as myself that just LPs and then they're themselves and what have you, it's not a scripted show where change doesn't happen. Like, when someone writes a storyboard, they can change it as little or as much as they want to. But sometimes in life, we can't stop change. We can't stop life events or passions dying and new ones coming up. We can't change any of that. It's out of our control. So hope you guys understand that. I know there was a little bit more that I wanted to talk about. TCG openings are coming back. They will. I have actually 4 videos worth of cards that I can open up for you guys. I just gotta find, like I said, find the time. Theta will be back tomorrow. Fire Emblem is coming back. I beat that chapter like last week, and I'm really excited to jump back. I see Fire Emblem I'm so passionate about. Not a lot of you guys don't watch Fire Emblem, and I understand I'm bad at it and what have you, but I really love that game. And even though I'm so bad at it and it's so hard, I loved a challenge when it comes to single player games. So I'm super enjoying it. I will be bringing that back. I might actually, well, it's already 11:40. I'm not going to say that I'll have an episode up today, but we will have an episode up this week for sure. Wednesdays, we normally have no uploads. We probably still will run with that. Wednesdays will always be no uploads for this point in time, especially since it's just going to be tough to get content anyway. Thank you guys so much for understanding everything. I really do appreciate it. I'm never going to say I don't appreciate you guys. Like, we have almost 100 million views on the channel with 360,000 subscribers. That is so much more than I would have ever expected 3 years ago, when 4 years, almost 4, is it 4 now? No, 3 years ago, a little over 3 years, where I recorded a video in my parents' basement saying, what do you want from my channel? And I have the long fringe, and if you guys want to go look up that video, go for it. It's pretty hilarious to see how different I look if you haven't seen it yet. But it's just, it's been an awesome ride, and it's not ending. The ride is not ending. Even with marriage, the ride is not ending. Like I said, this is my job, but my passion is so high for it. And maybe after this, maybe after the next 5 years, I'm going to make a channel with my family, because I plan on having kids in around 4 to 5 years. So I would love to do a family vlog channel, because that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like, diminish the gaming channel. I don't know. There's all these plans. I don't want to think too far ahead. Like I said, I feel like my priorities have been skewed, and I don't have them all lined up perfectly yet, but I know where some of them have to shift. And I want to make sure that my perspective will always, your perspective, any person's perspective will always point to their priorities. So if your perspective is skewed, your priorities will be skewed. I need to make sure my perspective is on point so my priorities can be on point. I know this has been like a long-winded video. I guess I'm going to wrap this up. I thought there was something else I wanted to talk about. Talked about streaming, talked about videos, talked about Theta, talked about my life that's going on. I turned 25, talked about the impact of the tragedies that had happened. And I think that's it. I think that's everything I wanted to say. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening this far. If you made it this far, go ahead and let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about what I said. Are you mad? And guess what? You have every right to be mad. Like I said, I would never blame anyone if they want to leave the channel because, like, oh, content's not the same. I was here for competitive, and you don't do competitive anymore. You can be mad at me if you want, but like I said, I would never blame you for your change. So I would hope that we could have the same respect, because you guys have been just awesome to me this past life, these past 3 years, almost 3.5 years. I guess I don't even deserve the respect. You could be mad, whatever you want to do. I love you so much regardless. I hope you have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.